Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already... He's having a go! That's gone for a throw-in. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more. David Villa! And he's really put himself on the line here. Corinthians with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. It's their second corner of the game. And the header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Lahm. Played out to the left flank. And he was quick to react. Still goalless at the moment. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Conte. Vietnam couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Otto cuts out the pass. He's a sharp little ball here. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Can he put it away? They've got to be quick to recover this.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into...
And the finish! Goal! Corinthians! Corinthians take the lead!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Corinthians have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Lahm is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Lahm. Now it's Bale, and he's had it nicked away. Kante concedes a free kick for that. Corinthians are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Oh, what a climb! He's missed, but not by that far. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Bale. He can run onto that. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
There will be 1 minute
And that was
at
just
a time.
poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Now it's Bale. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Corinthians merit their advantage on the balance of play. They did most of the probing and got their reward, although they should have a bigger lead. Could come back to haunt them.
Corinthians head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Corinthians carrying a one-goal lead. Luis Suarez. Oh, right place, right time. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
And it's Bale. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And here's Messi. It's a pretty loose pass. Van Balken.
The attendance for this match was
Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Luis Suarez. Makaleli. And here's Messi. And here's Bale. He's through, now is he in? That's going to go a long way. And reclaimed it in a trice. Bale is flagged offside.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
He's in plenty of space here. Schneider. Corinthians do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Oh, good ball, shots on here. Can he finish? It's in! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
Substitution.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Vietnam grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And that has been clubbed away. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, shooting chance! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Nunez fully appreciates that. He could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Beckham. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Played back in. Oh, such a clever touch. Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And the referee brings it to a close. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card, so overall...